Hey good people, and welcome back to the channel. In a few moments, I'll be sharing my thoughts and feelings on episode 6 of Hell's Kitchen Battle of the Ages. I first want to start off by apologizing to all of you. Normally, I post my reviews for Hell's Kitchen on Thursday nights, but on yesterday, I decided to watch Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, and by the time I got back home, I was pretty tired. But I'm glad that I didn't rush the review, because I want my reviews to be of some quality. So because a number of you probably already seen last night's episode, I won't bother giving a scene-by-scene recap. Instead, I'll just touch on the highlights for the episode, and I'll give my overall episode rating, followed by my predictions going forward. So without any further delay, let's jump right in. Episode 6 picks up immediately after the end of last episode's Elimination. One interesting scene that I noticed was of AB and Billy discussing their hate for Alex and them forming an alliance as a means of getting Alex out of the competition. And I strongly believe that this type of talk on a show like this is the purest form of stupidity that I could think of. Because if AB and Billy truly wanted to get rid of Alex, and they wanted their plan to work flawlessly, then they would either have to intentionally sabotage their team dinner service and hope that Alex had a worse performance than they did, or they would simply have to get in Alex's head to the point where he messes up and he gets voted off. And if Alex were to get voted off, sure, he would be off the team, but you can't deny that he's one of the strongest team members, and it would be difficult for the blue team to win dinner services going forward without him. So yeah, I thought that AB and Billy were essentially Harry and Lloyd from Dumb and Dumber in this scene. But then we have a team challenge, and in this challenge, the chefs are asked to prepare a menu for the wedding of the Hell's Kitchen Season 20 winner Trenton. The chefs were tasked with making a flatbread, scallop, shrimp and pasta, steak, fish, and chicken dish for the judges. And to my surprise, Billy cooked a very good dish for the blue team. And the blue team ultimately win this challenge. But what gets me about this win is that it proves that the blue team, at the very least, knows how to cook the very dishes that would be on the menu for the dinner service. But when it actually came time for the dinner service, AB and Billy went straight into their Dumb and Dumber mode, and they messed up the scallop dishes 4 times before Gordon had to call on Cheyenne to help them out. So I'm assuming Billy and AB did this in hopes that it would sabotage their dinner service, and with hopes that Alex would mess up and be in the bottom with them. But unless I missed something, then Alex really didn't have a bad dish during dinner service, which makes Billy and AB's actions all for nothing. Alejandro also messed up steak again, and with his recent mistakes in dinner service, combined with his questionable leader skills, make me rethink that Alejandro will reach the finale this season. But when Gordon threw the blue team out of the kitchen, I already knew which 2 cast members would be up for elimination. It would be our very own Harry and Lloyd. But things on the red team weren't much better. Alyssa continued to mess up on her station, while Summer served raw chicken a few times, and Mindy was no better cooking steak. So Gordon also kicks the red team out of the kitchen, and the team nominates Alyssa and Summer for elimination. And in my opinion, this was the one time that I did not think Summer needed to be in the bottom. While Summer did serve a number of raw chicken dishes, Mindy was messing up steak, and she was also sitting back, watching Summer cook, and not really being useful during a large part of the dinner service. But it's time for elimination, and I think it's worth pointing out that in my last review, I predicted that 2 chefs will be up for elimination this episode. Well, I was right, because Gordon eliminates Alyssa and Billy, which are 2 eliminations that I can agree with. I think that both of these chefs were more of a burden on the team than anything. And I was a little disappointed in seeing Cheyenne celebrate Alyssa's elimination, because at any given time, Cheyenne could have a bad dinner service, and she could be very well up for elimination herself. But overall, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'll give this episode a 5. I wasn't feeling how some of the cast members have turned the process into Survivor, because the ultimate goal of Hell's Kitchen is to be able to be the leader that Gordon wants them to be. And throwing team members under the bus, as well as setting them up for failure, are not the qualities that are becoming of a head chef. But when it comes to my predictions, I still feel that my predictions from last episode will be true for the Black Jacket round. I still feel that Summer is a wild card, but if she doesn't make it, then Ileana will take her place. But neither will make it far in the Black Jacket round. Well, this marks the end of my review. If you have any comments about the episode or the review, feel free to leave them below in the comment section, and I'll be sure to reply to everybody. Until next time, stay tuned and stay safe. Peace.